Hey, I'm Melissa Detmer, Norwex Independent Sales Consultant and leader and founder of the Spring Cleaning Mamas and Papas. So, I hope you had a chance to go and watch the videos that we did today because they were super fun. We talked about the EnviroCloth and the window cloth, and we did the chicken demo, the butter demo. Those are some traditional demos that we do, but we always have a fun twist when you're on our team. Some of the leaders took time out of their day to show you how they use Norwex in their home. We talked about bath time, we talked about kitchen tools, we talked about the dusting department with Haley, and how you can reach your vaulted ceilings and ceiling fans. You guys, with Norwex there is a better and a safer way to clean. And what I love is that it's simple. You don't have a big bag of chemicals to lug around your house. You don't have a big bucket of dirty water to go slosh around from room to room. It is a blessing to be able to bring Norwex into our home and to be able. One of my favorite things about Norwex is that I can teach my children to be functional parts of my home, and I can teach them how to clean. And I'm not worried about what kind of blue spray that they're spraying on each other because it's just with water. It's microfiber and water. Now we do have other products that are solution-based or enzyme-based, and those products are natural, but not all natural products are actually safe, or won't cause an allergy. Let's think about poison ivy. Poison ivy is a natural thing, but it makes most people itch. But the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to talk about how to care for your Norwex cloths. Norwex microfiber is different than what you would find at a big box store. And there's 3 different reasons why it's different that set our microfiber apart from other things that you can buy pretty much anywhere. And the first one is that the size of the fiber, to be considered microfiber, the fiber itself has to be 1/6 the size of a human hair. 1/6. The Norwex microfiber is actually 1/200th the size of a human hair, so it's even smaller. So it has all these little star-shaped gripper fingers that lift and remove whatever's on the surface, up to 99% of the bacteria, the germs, off of the surface. This is a mechanical, physical clean. So if you saw the glow germ test, we did 2 different demos. We did one with the mop on the floor. You have to go back and see that. And then also the one that's with Camille and Kim. And she did the glow germ with the bathroom scrub mitt on top of the toilet. Ew. Glow germ simulates bacteria. What we showed you guys is that Norwex actually physically, mechanically cleans the surface. Now, how is that different than what you would use with a disinfectant traditionally, or a disinfectant wipe? Normally what happens is you spray it on or you wipe it on and you coat that dead germs, you coat it and you kill it. And then what happens is you have a dead germ, dead bugs sitting on your table, and they're just smeared around on there. Now they're dead, yes, but that layer of residue of those dead bugs is the perfect breeding ground for the next round of bacteria to grow. Ew. When I heard that, and when I started researching this, and I saw the glow germ demo, I saw that for my own eyes, I saw that what I was doing before was not actually cleaning. I was just smearing it around. And that's the difference between a mechanical, physical clean and a chemical clean. Even if you're using an organic cleaner, that's still considered a chemical clean. Okay, the other thing that sets our microfiber apart is that it actually has microsilver in the cloth. So silver, which you've heard today, was backlock. That's our proprietary name for the microsilver. Now we've known that silver has had antimicrobial properties for centuries. We know that they put it in diabetic socks. They use silver in wound care. They use it in hospitals on the door handles. They also use it, maybe you've heard of sovereign silver. People take it for health benefits. What silver does is that it doesn't allow bacteria to grow. It basically suffocates it on a microscopic level. And so you're not going to get that stinky dishcloth smell. You're not going to get on the toothbrush. You're not going to get the bacteria that Jordan talked about. The bacteria is not going to keep growing on there. Okay, so ew, I know, but that's what we're doing. That's what we traditionally have done with our toothbrush and with our cleaning supplies, and that's what I was awakened to when I started researching what the power of Norwex is. Okay. The third thing that sets our microfiber apart is just the density of our cloth. If you were to stretch our EnviroCloth from end to end, this one cloth would go from Canada all the way to the Gulf of Mexico in one thread. So it's not going to unravel. This is actually one thread, which is amazing. If you are looking for a starter set, I encourage you to look at all the packages, because that's where you're going to save the most amount of money. Because what they do is they package them together. It's the easy button. It's not confusing. Those are our best sellers, and they will help you save the most amount of money. So now that you know the difference between traditional microfiber, I do want to tell you how to take care of your microfiber. There are some rules, but it's simple, okay? The first thing is you don't want to use bleach. That's going to actually ruin the fiber. Now I will say, if you bleach it once, you have not ruined it. Please don't hurt anybody that maybe took over your laundry. You want to thank them for helping you do laundry, right? But it's not gonna ruin it the first time, but over time it will definitely degrade the fiber. Now the second thing is you don't want to use any kind of dryer sheets or fabric softener. That will actually coat the fiber. It will actually clog the fibers, and so the silver won't be able to work, and it won't be able to pick up as much as you normally would pick up. And you'll notice it if you use a different kind of detergent that's full of fillers and phosphates and sulfates and that kind of thing. You'll be able to see it pretty quickly, and they'll stink sooner. And then the third thing is you want to wash it with non-linty items. So you can wash them with like sheets or jeans, or maybe you can just do a Norwex load. You don't want to wash it with any like regular towels, because it's going to hold on to all that fiber. So I told you about the rules. One last thing is that you want to wash it with any kind of eco-friendly detergent. Now that means that there's no fillers, phosphates, sulfates, optical brighteners, dyes, fragrances, and I will tell you that's a little bit hard to find. I'm sure there's stuff out there, but I do know that Norwex offers a solution for that, and that is the laundry detergent. This one is called the Ultra Power Plus, and this is our powder detergent. We do also have a liquid detergent that is great too, and this one's enzyme based. Let me show you a little thing that really, again, opened my eyes. I had no idea. So Norwex does not have all those things. It doesn't have fillers, phosphates, sulfates, chlorine, bleach, no optical brighteners, no animal testing, and no dyes or fragrances. My family is super sensitive, and I told this story a little bit earlier today, but my skin is sensitive. My family's skin is sensitive. My son had eczema really bad, and so I had to find another alternative to what I was using, and he had some food issues, so we looked at the things we were eating, we looked at the things we were putting on his skin, and then if you know anybody that has eczema or allergies or psoriasis, that's one of the first things you want to look at. What are you using for laundry detergent? Because if you have like an HE washer, or even an older standard washer, if you're using a big scoop of detergent, your washer is not have enough water to wash all that out. I actually learned in college, in chemistry class, that you only need a little bit of soap in order to change the water structure to clean your clothes. And in fact, I've recently read that you could actually, wash your clothes. You don't need soap in most of the cases. So like clothes that you just wear around the house, you could probably wash it with water. Think about the power of marketing, that we think we have to have a big scoop, right? We think we have, in order to wash our clothes, we have to have that smell. The truth is that clean actually doesn't have a smell. If you think about it, does water have a smell? Clean, pure water does not have a smell. All right, so let me show you what I'm talking about. This right here is a traditional laundry detergent scoop with this much of water. And I have a couple different jars here, or 3 different jars here, just to compare. But I want you to see what's at the bottom here are the fillers that these are not soluble. So this has been sitting here for a little while, and you saw the sediment that was at the bottom. This is what you're wearing on your clothes and what's not getting washed off. And so that actually sits on your cloths. It makes your fibers heavier in your clothes and will actually cause more lint because it's heavy and it pulls. And I've actually found with Norwex, I have less lint. My clothes are lasting longer. They're brighter. They're not pilling as much, and it's just safer because it's not full of the toxins. Now this is a traditional liquid laundry detergent that you would buy at a big box store. Both of these are ones that I used to use. It's not. I thought it was kind of clear, but it's not. It's actually, it's not clear. You can't see me. right? So this one has been sitting here, and you can see that it has the soap in there. This is a traditional load. It was about medium to large load of a traditional laundry detergent that's a liquid. Okay, so you can see right here, this is what's sold at the big box stores. Now let me show you what Norwex looks like. The Norwex laundry detergent looks like this, completely soluble. Now it does have the soap in there. You can see that. You can see the bubbles. You can see the suds in there, but you only need a little bit. And in fact, my favorite thing about the laundry detergent is that you only need, if you have an HE, you only need 1 teaspoon per load. 1 teaspoon. If you have if you have a standard, you only need 1 tablespoon per load, and that's like a medium to large load. And so that was mind-blowing. So this bag right here, this is going to last you a long time. Now it says on here 100 loads. You're actually going to get more loads if you use the numbers that I just told you, the 1 teaspoon ratio. I have an older gentleman. He's in his 80s and he loves the Norwex laundry detergent, but he wanted to prove me wrong. And he said there was no way that he could get more than 100 loads out of this little bitty bag. And I said, well, just follow my instructions and let's just see. And so he has this little tally mark that he keeps beside his wash because he does the laundry in his home. And he told me the other day he has over 150, and so he was very pleasantly surprised that you could get more than that in there. So I am super passionate about this because this was one of the reasons why my personal story, why I was allergic to cloth diapers as a baby. My mom was using a store-bought detergent and she had to change that. And another reason why my kiddos were suffering from, and that's just part of the story. It's part of my health and healing journey. And it's not just one thing. This is not a health product. I can't claim anything like that, but I do know it makes a difference. And I've seen over and over and over and over how it's changed people's lives just from using that. Now, I told you a while ago not to use any kind of dryer sheets or fabric softeners. So Norwex does actually have a solution for that, and that is the Norwex Fluff and Tumble dryer balls. And these are actually 3 wool, 100% wool, New Zealand wool dryer balls, so they're sustainable. And they actually, you just throw all 3 of them in there in the dryer. They lift and separate the clothes. They're going to decrease your drying time, decrease static. And I do know that you're going to save money on your electricity bill because, or your energy bill, because you are decreasing the amount of time that it has to dry. So there's another way that you can save money. My favorite thing though about these is that I can put my favorite essential oils right on here onto the dryer balls. I kind of rub them together and then I just throw them in there. And so that's what I do to, like, because a lot of times, you know, like we said, people like that fresh, clean smell. So you can choose a pure essential oil from Norwex has a couple, 3 different essential oils, or you can use whatever is your favorite one that you get from your local oil person. So we got to support each other, right? All right. So the next thing I'm going to do is I want to tell you a little bit about the Norwex opportunity, the business opportunity, and we're going to take 3 minutes and just talk about it because it's my favorite product of the whole Norwex system or catalog is the business opportunity, because we have 1,000 people on our team specifically all over the United States that are helping spread the word that there is a better and safer way to clean. And so, but a lot of times people, they don't want to. They're curious about it, but they don't know what to ask, or maybe they're embarrassed to ask. And I'm just going to ask the questions for you. But these are some of the most common questions. Did you buy all the products seen here today that we went through today? Nope. I actually, all of us actually are leaders in Norwex, and anybody that starts with Norwex can earn all of the products that are, you can earn them all for free. So all of this and that we've shown you today, we have all earned it for free, which I love that we don't have to pay for that. Do Norwex consultants have to pay for hostess gifts? No. This is a game changer for the direct sales industry. We do not have to pay for hostess gifts. Our hostesses earn between $200 and $500 worth of products for free. And that comes not out of our pockets, but straight from Norwex. It is such a blessing to be able to offer that to our host and offer that to the people that help us spread the word, because this is a word of mouth business. So we do not have to pay for that out of our pocket, which is such a blessing because that's a lot. Can I sell Norwex casually or part-time? Let me see that. Absolutely. What I love about Norwex is that it's super flexible and that you get to make your own schedule. So we have mamas on here and dads and we have men and women on our team that actually do this part-time. They have full-time jobs and they just do this side gig, this side hustle on the side. And so they're called casual consultants or even wholesale customers. So you get to choose, and I love that. It can be 1 party a week. It could be 8 parties a month. It could be whatever it is that works inside your schedule with your family, and you guys get to choose, which I love that. Can I earn a full-time income? Absolutely. You can go part-time, full-time, or big time. I've actually chosen to go big time, and I've actually now replaced my full-time income as a physical therapist, and so I'm able to stay home with my kiddos and homeschool them, which is amazing to me and a blessing. How much do I earn per party? Norwex consultants earn 35% on all retail sales. So an average party is about $500. A lot of our averages are higher, but the average is $500. So if you were to have an average party, you would walk away with a couple hours of work in and $175 commission. Let's say that you had a $1,000 party. If you had a $1,000 party, you would earn $350 commission. How would $350 be a blessing to you? What could you do with $350 just from one party? I love that Norwex has this option for us, and they compensate us really well. Can I earn free trips? Yes, you can. I've earned a trip to Mexico, I've earned a trip to Panama, and I have now earned a trip to Maui and earned my husband's trip to Maui for next February. And we have other leaders on our team like Camille and Lindsay and Haley that are going to Maui too, and Kim, and I know I'm missing somebody else, but we are so excited that we have earned trips, and all we're doing is sharing the gift of Norwex. We do this daily or weekly, and we just are consistent in our business, and it is possible. How can I impact the community? Now, I like this question because a lot of times people they feel bad about like earning an income, but what I love about this is that it's really important for our family to be able to give and to give back to our community and give back to missions and give back to whatever it is that we're passionate about. And I love that I have an income that I can choose. I can also make donations for fundraisers. I can choose to do what I want and make an impact, being part of environmental groups and those kind of things that help decrease plastic and waste in our own cities and towns. We can be part of that, and we can donate, and we can do that at our own discretion. Okay, how much does it cost to get started? It's actually $10. It's $10 to get started. So the party starter kit is actually it's worth over $280, and you only pay for shipping. So the $10 shipping to get it to your door. Norwex gives you 90 days to reach a sales goal, and when you reach that goal, you get to keep your kit for free. And if you don't, you just pay back less than wholesale, or less than retail, which is an amazing gift. And how can I get free product and or receive a discount? So not only do we earn 35% commission, but on the flip side, we also get a 35% discount for our personal use. So if you wanted a discount, you could either host a party or you could join and start your own Norwex business. And my last question is, what if I know someone who would make a fabulous Norwex consultant? Please tell us. If this job is not for you, if this opportunity is not for you, no worries, no pressure from us. We have an amazing growing team, and we're going to just keep on telling people. But if you know somebody that needs extra income, maybe they're a teacher for the summer and they need extra income, or maybe a side job, a stay-at-home mom, someone who is looking to pay some extra bills, maybe someone who is an empty nester and has a little bit of extra time and wants to do something that's her own. Maybe it's a mom who needs to get out of the house and needs a little bit of extra adult conversation. Those are the types of people that I would love for you to tell about this opportunity, because it is an amazing, amazing opportunity. And we have testimony after testimony after testimony of people's lives being changed. And we are inviting you, or inviting someone inviting you to ask someone else and tell them about this opportunity. All right, so I am wrapping this up. And if you guys have questions, just reach out to one of us. We are happy to help. I hope y'all have a blessed night. We'll talk to y'all later. Bye.